My battle with Glutton continues. I guess I could play not loot. That's okay. Hey, BLS! Kirby, hello. Windbreaker! Can buzzed be. With 50 starting luck, I don't think I have to take luck in the shop for a little bit. Like, it's fine, but I think I can happily roll it for harvesting. Ooh, that is a good shop. You need to get yourself a job with afternoon naps included too. It is one of the nice things about streaming that you get to set your own hours. Slightly less enjoyable is that you don't get paid if you don't work. I guess that's how most jobs work. When you set your own hours, though, there's always a pressure to, like, work more and more and more and more hours. Thanks, Hint. I also hope I get a good loot today. Got in an ad, then heard high violas 5 times in a row. Maybe I'm not playing that well right now. Okay, I got bailed out by that consumable. It's almost a really bad wave. It's still a pretty bad wave. Yeah, we'll see how, like, awake I am and things like that. I'll do my best. Looking for one more loot. I don't think it's worth a roll for 10, though. Are we killing all the potatoes? Yeah, I mean, in theory, we're trying to win with them, but in practice... it's been going okay. It's been going fine. The DLC map definitely feels like it has more challenging enemies on it, to me, than the base map. How much of that is that the enemies are just harder, and how much of it is that they're new is... I don't know. A little hard to judge perfectly accurately. I definitely think some of the enemies are harder than anything on the base map, though. But thanks for the 41 months. Appreciate you. I think you take enough minus dodge percent stuff to not want purple dodge here. And by you, I mean me. Go into Pocket Factory. I certainly want trees. Certainly don't have any yet. I guess I also want... Sure, let's do it. Because I also want landmines. As Glutton, I have explosive damage. It's not a, like, huge commit, it's just... a little bit of miscellaneous damage that lines up okay with what my character is. from the pocket factories, spawn turrets which shoot other trees and make new turrets. Probably there's some lesson in there about AI or something. Take 6 max HP. Take more melee damage, take weird food, that's great. Lock a lure for wave 8. Good evening. It is 9:33 a.m., I will have you know. Look outside and tell me if it looks like it's evening to you. Twitch chat, I've been watching too much election coverage. It's ruining my life. Soon it will be over, though. Every time I am intentionally obtuse now, though, I think of Donald Trump. It takes some of the fun out of it for me. Thank you, Sunrel. Or it won't be over soon? Yeah, maybe. Hey, Arthalan. Hey, Logan. You're so proud of your wife. You got a raise and bonus this month, and our organization specifically called attention to her successes this year. Hey, congratulations to your wife. That's awesome. Nice to see someone getting some praise. And, financial reward for doing well. I think Baby Gecko might just be too expensive for 10 range. I do want range. Loots upgrade very strangely. If you haven't seen much of the DLC yet, loots are a melee weapon, obviously, but they scale off luck. Also melee damage, but more pertinently, luck. And that is abnormal. I don't know if there's another melee weapon that scales off luck. I'm pretty sure there is no other weapon that scales off luck, right? It's just stuff like Cyberball. So, that's all cool. And another thing that is weird about them is that their range increases as you upgrade them. There are other weapons like that. Spear, for example, has its range upgrade as you upgrade it, but it's not super common. I just got 5 crates, and the first one has a scarf in it. Feels like a good wave. A little bit concerned that I'm going to die on wave 9. We'll see, though. Sure. What could go wrong? I'm gonna roll for some sort of survivability, maybe. Range is actually survivability, believe it or not. How's it going, Stymie? By luck, I could upgrade a loot. Do I want all of these? Probably. It's like a little bit expensive to upgrade these weapons. 8 luck gives me 1 more damage on all the loots. Also, it gives me more consumable drops. I think if we're like sort of in a tiebreaker-ish situation, the fact that luck gives me more drops on the wave probably is the relevant tiebreaker there. Lucky seems absurd with chosen weapons. Yeah, I haven't played Lucky yet, but it does seem like loot would be good on that character. The scarf is not feeling bad at all here. I wonder if enemy speed just isn't as big a deal on the DLC map as it is on the base map, because so many enemies are threatening in a way that doesn't have to do with speed, I guess is how I would say it. Like they spawn other enemies, so you have to go kill them, or they shoot projectiles in a really menacing way, but the projectiles aren't attached to speed or whatever. Because that was a plus 25% speed enemy wave, and I didn't really even notice, to be honest. 5 engineering. I've got a pocket factory. I'll take 2 armor instead. The pocket factory is kind of a throwaway. Let's be real. Guess I want both of these. Maybe also that. It's all coming together. How my Glutton runs have been going. The big downside of Glutton is that everything costs more. With the result that it just feels like you don't get as much survivability. And so I've been like reaching mid to late game and dying to enemies with complicated attacks to dodge that I just am not familiar enough with to dodge well yet. This feels like about as good a start to a run as I could ask for, though. TFT player spotted. Because of chosen weapons? Is that a TFT thing now? TFT is too wild for me. They added like relics to it and I was like, this is a cool idea. It's so cool that they've added a new thing to it. And then they added like 7 other things to it as well. And I was like, this is just confusing now. Hey, Kristong. Sorry, I forgot to put on my loot playlist while playing this character. My bad. I'll get that on for you next time. Dance to some of ye old loot tunes. Pretty good wave. Looks like I barely got touched. I will take a wheat. I will take 8 luck. Is it too late for harvesting? Kinda. I'm gonna roll that actually. I'll take a 9 max HP. You're upset and relieved by the fact that loots don't do a little twang every time they hit something. They do actually, it's just not turned up enough for you to hear it. Alright, I have 25% speed. I'm gonna take a little bit more range as well. What's happening? This one's killable. This one likes to point at where you are with its attack. It's like, you are there. The map app of Brotato bosses. We can fight! Alright, cool. Hopefully that is a good red item. My loots are too powerful. I'm barely getting any kills with the consumable explosions because the loots just kill everything first. Estes Couch is my red item. Cool, I found 72 materials. We'll take it. Burn up! Thanks for 39 months. Feeling kind of lumberjack shirt makes you better at cutting trees. Maybe if you dress like an adult, you'll finally mature. I wouldn't count on it. I want this. I want that. I want this. I don't think so, but expensive. I have increased my explosion size though, which should be good on this character, you would think. Okay, we're getting into the part of the run where I may not be able to talk quite as much. We've 14, 16, and 18 have tended to be the ones I struggle on. 19's like a lot of enemies, but hasn't ended up being that difficult, weirdly. Like, there are lots of enemies, but they're pretty killable. Maybe that's because I've had another little while to scale, I don't know. The even teens are pretty harsh. Yeah. I don't think I need more range. Damage percent isn't awful here, though. Is it too late for Gentle Alien? Probably not. Take a weird food again. Most of how I sustain is picking up consumables, so it makes sense. I think white loot to purple loot is a large upgrade. I don't know about this recycling machine. I guess I have 100 luck, so I should be dropping a lot of items. Okay, this one is... It's like killable, but it's tricky, and there are enemies charging at me on this, so I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I think evac. Fortunately, running away from it is doable. Or not. Oh my god. Okay, 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 okay. I'm fine. A cursed warrior helmet. Sure. Sure, I'm down. Have I tried picking up the penguin since I changed it from unique to limit 3? It seems situationally very okay to you. I have purchased penguin, yeah. I haven't found it to be incredible anywhere yet, but it's like a little bit of HP regen. One of the big things is it requires you to pick up a consumable while you are at full health to give you HP regen, right? My consumables like heal me for 7 when I pick them up, so I would rather just wait until I'm not at full health to pick them up. This is going well. All right, welcome to whatever that was. Whew. Take some luck, take a warrior helmet, a metal plate, another weird food. My consumables now heal me for 10. I'm a video game player. You're a video gamer, Harry. This is a tricky wave because these things spawn absolutely terrifying enemies. And my damage is like a little low to kill them before they spawn. We're doing okay so far though. Actually stopped a single one from spawning. Is that gonna spawn over there? No. Got through the entire wave without any spawning. Whew. Damage at cost of armor. I'll just take 157 materials. It's so many materials. How many more times will I level up? Not money. Take a metal. There's another elite wave. Shit just keeps coming, doesn't it? Charcoal's okay. Duct tape is a bit of armor. That's okay. This one's good. This is like mostly just 10% attack speed, but honestly, I don't mind 10% attack speed right now. Rerolls are kind of expensive. It's overpriced attack speed. Okay, I would like this to die sometime. Soon-ish. I gotta leave. Oh god. Okay. Okay. These elite fights. Oh my god. It's not just that there are elites with new patterns, it's also that there are a billion enemies. Just like charging at me constantly. And they don't just walk at you. They like shoot shit at you. There are lines. Holy shit. Alright. I get to recycle that and this and this. I'll take a coffee though. Do I want like, I don't know, what is this? 4 attack speed or something? Or sorry, 4 HP regen? Probably not. Probably do this instead. I am somewhat tanky. I've got that going for me. They have some pretty big explosions. Alright, wave 18 is another of the machine gun spawner enemies. So many of them. I'm gonna spawn. No. Oh, one spawned. Okay, so this like kind of makes a wall I can't pass through. Yeah. They are very hard to deal with. But I survived. Okay. 3 armor. Let's take wisdom. Wisdom feels like an actual strong thing for the first time. Hey, Shrew. Good morning. Alright, wave 19. This is mostly just lots of enemies, but I feel like, yeah, like the enemies just aren't as threatening. It's a lot of very vanilla, like, walk at you sorts of enemies. Also, it's possible because my consumables explode and kill everything, that more enemies isn't necessarily worse for me. There is some density of enemies where I just drop enough consumables to kill everything on cooldown. And we're not at it, but we're closer to it with this much on the map. Okay, I've got 100 health. I have 16 armor. I have 13 speed. I'll go to 17 speed. I don't have any dodge. I can just recycle that. Take some more luck. And I'm mostly looking for survivability here. Survivability over damage. I don't think I'll be killing anything. Maybe if we get toward the end of the wave. My wisdom will kill stuff for me. Okay, I have to win now because I got potato. Can't lose with potato. So something that I have noticed about these bosses is that I don't understand what they actually do yet. And when I'm using like ranged weapons or impossibly broken, that doesn't really matter. When I'm using fairly short range melee weapons, it really, really does. So I intend to run away from them for 90 seconds. And that should be pretty doable. Only getting hit for 15 every time I get hit, that's not bad. And 5 seconds left. Yeah, this feels pretty under control. Killed the machine gun spawner. Killed the other machine gun spawner. Still at full health. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay. I get a bonus or anything for killing them. If I were to go into Endless afterwards, I would. But since I am not going into Endless, it's irrelevant. Glutton took me 5 attempts, which is the worst of the potatoes so far. Terrifying elite waves, but pulled it together with loots in the end. Ran away from final bosses. I don't think there was anything super remarkable about that one. It was just like, yeah. I did enough, just barely. Like, are there any super broken items? I got a plastic explosive. My only red is the potato that I got in the final shop phase. So, yeah, it was mostly just a vanilla run. It is good to see that I can win those. There was some reason that I was doing that. I wanted to play one-armed next. Do I really want to play one-armed? Let's do Entrepreneur first. So I'll have to do finish a wave with 1 HP to unlock Golem. I still have some characters to unlock. Worse than Captain. Yeah, I haven't. This is what I've done so far on this save file. So the DLC characters I haven't actually played many of. It's because I don't think their items are very good. If I win with them, I will unlock their items. Maybe some of them have okay items and I'm underestimating them, I don't know. We're missing finish wave with 1 HP, finish run with 0 curse. We'll do Pacifist for this, Demon for this. Reach level 10 before wave 8. Wave 6, rather. That'll be... Wait, how do we do that, actually? Surely somebody can do that, like, automatically. I don't know who does, though. Who gets bonus experience other than that character that unlocks? What does Lucky unlock? Lucky Charm? It's like a fine one. Oh, Mutant. Yeah, we play a Mutant run, of course. Okay, so the only thing that I really need to think about is... Okay, my spreadsheet's wrong. I've actually unlocked most of these, it turns out. The only thing I really need to think about is making sure that I don't buy Curse on my Pacifist run. Pacifist unlocks Panda, which I don't really want yet. Okay. Let's play... Let's play Ghost. You can do co-op now. I have not tried it. It's couch co-op. I haven't heard anything about it really. I think I've heard some people say that they enjoyed it. I don't know how to play Ghost. I mean, I like do, but I also don't. I think we go Ghost Scepter, but I'm not sure. Maybe we actually go Ghost Flint. It's weird because Ghost Flint costs the least, but like attack speed is kind of the thing I want. Mostly the plan is we have 2 of each of them, and we scale our attack speed, damage percent, and max HP a lot. This might be really bad, though. I think there are fewer enemies. Ghost is always the same main strategy. Well, they're all the same main strategy. You just don't die for 20 waves. The decision making for all the rest of the game can change, though. And that is certainly the case on Ghost as well. I think I want to roll for harvesting, but I'm not certain. Okay, at this point I'll just take luck. Yikes. Those were not the best rolls. Taking a bag. Do I want Broken Mouth? Is that like a good item for me? I guess not. I don't know. Hey London, how are you? Did I just get a dodge? It hit me. That did not hit me. I'm offended. I would really like a harvesting drop. All right, cool. Do I want to combine? Probably. It's fine. Fuji, hello! Are you misremembering that piercing is amazing with Ghost Scepter? Was I offered piercing or something? Like, it is fine. Don't have any Ghost Scepters. We're thinking about items I might want later. I mean, yeah, it's fine. I have harvesting, buy these guys, buy one of those, lock this. Wave 4. Wave 4 I can probably combine for. What I want later, like, really depends on what I get in the meantime. If I get a hunting trophy, like, it makes the game very different. If I get a lot of harvesting, it makes the game quite a bit different. If I get a cursed weapon of some sort, it makes the game very different. Ooh, great. That's not what I would have chosen. I recycle this, I think. I recycle that. Gross. Take a bit of speed. I'll take a bit of speed. Don't tell anyone you heard me say that. Okay. I think keep combining stuff. I think I'm still clearing waves. Also, I'm like pretty happy to spend all of my money on ghost weapons, so doesn't feel like I am blocking myself out too much. Getting an early mouse is really nice. That inclines me more toward just going straight for the ghost weapons, because they have more enemies to scale off. Sure. Range is pretty good with them. Yes, I think so. Is there any point trying to min-max kills on specific ghost weapons in early rounds? I mean, sure, Lily. The thing you have identified is real. But you didn't need to tell... You didn't need me to tell you that. You already knew, I assume. I think, generally speaking, stuff like picking up as many materials as you can and getting as many kills as you can is a lot more important. Also, not dying. We're talking about, like, potentially getting plus 1% damage, which is not the biggest deal ever. I think keep upgrading the ghost weapons over buying that. Hedgehog should be my item. Mayashi! I feel like this is going to be really miserable in, like, the middle waves. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Lifesteal with scaling attack speed from Ghost Shiv is something, at least, in terms of potential sustain. I already have one purple Ghosts up there, so my max HP should get up there. We'll see though. Don't much want any of those. Go harvesting. More lifesteal? Should be my stat. Cody, thanks for 30 months. Hey, Holy Strike. Would the character be better if it were better? No. Actually, this one I think would be about the same. Yeah, I don't entirely know how much damage I'm going to be taking from enemies in mid-game. I assume it's like 40? Which feels like a big number. We'll see how that goes for me. You know, I'm almost in mid-game, so might need some dodges to win this. This is not bad. A little bit of jerky. I think taking 15% attack speed is completely fine. It is fine to take Gummy Berserker. It's fine to take Cake, I think. I don't know if I want to garden. I guess so. I guess so. No. Take a Clockwork Wasp now that I have a garden. Go buy a beanie, lock a butterfly, maybe. Presumably the strategy is to never roll to 10% to just instantly die. Well, I would have to have 90% dodge for that to be a 10%. Currently have 60% dodge. At some point, perhaps it will reach 90, but it isn't there yet. Everybody loves Wave 9. Lockfin, thanks for 10 months. You find writing a sub messages awkward. I am okay with you not writing a sub message if you don't want to. It's too late now, though. Next time, it would be okay with me. 20 luck. Okay. Peacock. Peacock into literally one shot? I mean, okay. I'd take Alienize too. Alienize does pretty well with ghost weapons. Let's try not to get literally one shot. Wave 10 is not too scary. Should be alright. Turn around there. I'm trying to run away from the blobfish that turns into Remora. If I kill it, I would rather just not kill it. Feels like a pretty good wave. I did leave 153 materials on the ground, but I'll pick those up before next wave, hopefully. A bit more attack speed. I always want to take armor, but it's just like not actually right. Fairy's uniquely bad here. Usually a very good item. Yeah, just not working. Beats cheap. Chalantia ring is probably just barely early enough. Masochist, thanks for the 63 months. We got Abyssal Terrors is out. I'm gonna go buy it. So it's a public beta. If you already have Brotato on Steam, you can right-click it and click on Properties. And go to betas, and then click on the one that says beta DLC, or maybe DLC beta, who could say, one of those. It's like a 10-day test period, and this is the penultimate day. So you have pretty close to 24 hours, I think, to play it if you want, before it is gone again. Although they said that they were planning to release it at the end of October. So, will they? I don't know. We'll see. That is what they have said. I don't think it's too late to take a red harvesting. That's like fine. Probably okay. The 6% dodge gets me up to 72. Nope. Not really. Tyler is just a little guy. But not a little guy I want, I don't think. Let's go for a banner. And I really hope I don't die. Let's see who this is. Oh, this is the walk in a circle enemy. You beat it by walking in a circle. I can't. There are too many other enemies. Very upsetting. Alright, we're gonna run away from it. You get it half dead. I get back in to kill it? I don't know. This feels like cowardice. Feels like I should have killed it. But you know what? I will take surviving a wave over not surviving a wave. How about that? Let's go a little bit more speed. Piercing for the scepters is not a bad idea. I don't remember wave 13 being hard. Let's find out how this choice goes for me. Nice Momo. Not dead yet. Still very much not dead. Ooh, those nose sharks. Set me 1 health. Yeah. Yeah, when I said I might get 1 shot, I was not exaggerating. But I didn't. I need a small magazine for sure. I'll take 7% crit chance. I'll take 15% more attack speed. I will take more lifesteal. Take 6% more dodge. We're at 78. Take a bit more health. I'll take some harvesting. Not even going to attempt to kill this elite with this character right now. Might be doable, I don't know. It sure isn't necessary though. Please, friend. Please stop. Alright, now I can just keep running in a straight line. Certainly feels like I was dead without some of these dodges. This wave, but I mean, that's why I have 78 dodge. So it'd be a great time to get the rest of my dodge. I'm gonna take crit chance instead. Ooh, a tentacle. Okay. Yes, maybe, probably, I guess so. For a character that gets 90% dodge, you never feel safe. Yeah, I mean, that is the ghost experience. I think if your ghost scepters really go off, it is possible to get to a point where you feel pretty invulnerable, but most of the time that doesn't happen. Oh god. Oh, we're fine. The difference between the even waves with the elites on them and the odd waves with the approximately nothing on them is very pronounced. It's like 1 wave on, 1 wave off, kinda. 6% dodge gets me to 84. I want a nail. Nope. Purple Ghost X is kind of awkward right now. I guess I could recycle this. I'm at 105 attack speed. Attack speed starts to fall off. The best potato for a no movement challenge. I haven't heard of people even attempting that on anything other than Soldier. I cannot say it is something I have ever really thought about. I wonder if Streamer could do it. Streamer's the only other one that like springs to mind as having some reason why that would be good. Oh, maybe Builder actually. Yeah, I don't really know. Those are the ones that spring to mind though. Didn't die again. Love it when I don't die. Another leaf. Fuck it. Okay. I guess attack speed's kind of okay to have excess of if you also have 30% lifesteal. Did I just trade a purple scepter for a blue one? God, I hope not. That'd be awkward. Maybe I did. I have done stranger things in my life. I'm pretty sure I combined 2 purple scepters into a red scepter and then bought a blue scepter though. That's what I think I did. I feel like the presence of a red scepter in my weapons makes that seem pretty believable too. There are just so many enemies all the time. So many enemies, so many dots. Didn't die. Again. 2% lifesteal. Okay. So the goal here is just have enough health to survive a hit and have enough lifesteal to be able to heal back up after taking the hit. Wave 18. Oh no, I let a machine gunner spawn. Kill it. Got it dead. That one dead. That's dead. Okay. Back to full-ish. Got another one spawned. At this point, we just let that live and you have to dodge a couple of times. Another one spawned. Okay, there are 3. Dots. Dots everywhere. Cool. Cool, I won. I suspect that my Ghost Axe is just not hitting that many things compared to a Scepter at this point, and given that I'm just trying basically to survive, swapping over to a Scepter makes a lot of sense to me. Made a 89% dodge, still not actually a full dodge. On a red ghost flint? I don't think I care. The character that can be one-shot at any time, it's always going to be close. I don't think with 141 health I'm in one-shot range. I think I have successfully escaped from one-shot range. I haven't had a horde wave in the last 2 runs. Wonder if they spawn those anymore. Minus 56. Yeah, that's not that bad. That's like 3 hits even. Take 10% more speed so I can keep running. Attack speed is survivability because I have lifesteal. HP regen at this point is survivability. I am up above. I think Ghost Scepters are doing better than my melee weapons at this point. And that'll especially be true if I'm running away from everything. Community support? Hell yeah. I'm up above 0 HP regen now, so taking HP regen on level up is okay. Let's take another broken mouth. I should be able to just run away from these for a minute and a half. We'll see how it goes, but I am quietly confident. I don't imagine I have enough damage to kill them. Ooh, that was fun. The spiral, like, it's a really interesting attack pattern. It's not that threatening if you focus on it, but it does take my focus. And putting your focus on it makes you get hit by everything else. So instead of kind of just getting hit by it over and over again, which is an interesting strategy, I don't know. I should be going the other way, because the dots on the shark are going anti-clockwise, counterclockwise, Widdershins. Alright, Ghost is done. Wasn't too bad. Got it first time. Might like go until I lose or something, which might not be that long. Definitely would have been dead at times if dodges didn't come through. Ended up on Ghost Scepters plus lifesteal. Tried saying anti-clockwise for a while and people got really confused. Interesting. We get plus 6% damage, plus 2% lifesteal, minus 2 engineering. Ritual is our new item. It's like an okay item. I wouldn't say I am the most excited about it, but it's fine. Don't know how to play Masochist on this patch. So usually how I play Masochist, where is Masochist? Usually how I play Masochist, because of all of these starting stats, is just go ghost weapons. And eventually you get so much damage from your ghost axes that the damage percent isn't a problem anymore and you can just play like a normal character and not get hit. I'm down to try that here, but like certainly seems reasonable that other things might be better. What other things? Loots? We could try loots. Masochist with loots. I don't know. Always just kind of gun ghost stacks. Clockwise left or clockwise right? Which directions are those? I do a run hitting people with rocks. Oh no, that would be illegal, I think. I could take flat melee damage. I would rather take harvesting. Hey, it's harvesting. Neat. Health thief daggers? Okay. We go ghost axes and thief daggers, apparently. That'll work. What are they called? Clockwise and counterclockwise before they had clocks. Something to do with the sun, maybe? Not sure. Widdershins and port. Is it true? Or did you just say that? Sunwise is what you've heard for clockwise. It does seem like it would have something to do with the sun, probably. When were clocks invented? I think I watched a movie about it. About like the technology race to have something that would accurately tell time at sea. Because that was a big deal for navigation. If you could tell what time of day it was, where you left off from, by having a clock that was reliable that kept ticking while you're at sea, then you could compare that to like the sun where you were and locate yourself on the globe. Something like that anyway. Was that Master and Commander? No. I'm pretty sure that isn't in... That's not in Master and Commander, is it? Master and Commander is such a weird movie to me because it gets talked about as a guy movie. It's all like rough and tough. It sounds like it's all about war from the title. And then like I actually watched the movie for the first time last year, I think. It's mostly about Russell Crowe and the doctor of the ship having a little bromance going on thing. The guy really wants to study turtles. Or maybe birds? I think birds, actually. The Master and Commander series was the second property that was the basis of female fandom after Star Trek. Really? Why is the meme that like every guy wants to watch it then? Charles Darwin. Was that character intended to be like Charles Darwin? I don't think it was Charles Darwin. Maybe it took inspiration from Charles Darwin, I don't know. And then I also remember a bunch of memes about like women going to guys' places and then he wants to watch Master and Commander and then they like talk about how boring it is. I just don't believe that that movie is boring to most women. It's just a lovely movie. I don't know. I thought it was like all about the nitty-gritties of naval combat or something, and it just completely isn't. It's just not what it is. All right. Another ghost flint. The problem with having thief daggers but not having 6 of them is that I don't really start with any crit chance. I will buy a wheelbarrow. It feels like it's about the right price. There are 3 elites again. Seems unreasonable. Do these enemies hit harder than the other enemies? Feels like it's harder for me to tank damage so that my damage percent goes up. Minus 26 still this wave. Part of that is that I have like ghost weapons equipped. But also that's how I usually play this character, so I don't know. Maybe I don't have as many ghost axes as I usually would, so my damage percent's still starting lower. Probably the enemies are genuinely just more threatening. That could be an issue. Take Blood Leech. Take 8% damage. It's gained me 5 materials. I'm going to maybe move away from these thief daggers. Fuck. Oh, that's so rude. That really is just so rude. I definitely don't remember much about the Irish in Master and Commander. Wait, is what's it called? What's the space western that had one season and then got cancelled? Oh my god. Everything feels like it was so long ago now. Serenity? Firefly. Firefly, there you go. Was Firefly like Master and Commander fanfic? Nobody's brave enough to answer. They hated him because he told the truth. More range? I don't love my spot. I'm still at minus 73% damage. Master and Commander was a Firefly fanfic. Thank you. Wait. Wait a second. It seems we need to spend longer talking about how we tell the time. How's the potato going? It's going okay. Improve tools plus 2 turrets. Just take it because of the increased attack speed, probably. It's just like an expensive increased attack speed. Take a banner. We're up to enough range at that point, probably. Take a missile as well. It's almost time for an elite fight already. I'm concerned about that. All skills! Thanks for the 31 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Twitch chat. Imagine if I had to have a real job. Ugh. I will say, there have been times when streaming has taken a lot out of me over the last like 8 years or whatever, however long I've streamed. Lately I've just been doing whatever the fuck I want, and it's just the greatest job ever. Turns out if you just like stop caring about anything other than what you want to do, life is less stressful. Can't tell if I'm being serious or not. About which thing? How's the pay when I stream whatever? So far it's okay. So the Spire 2 will come out and I will probably go pretty hard on that. Or I won't, I don't know. How would you feel if Slay the Spire 2 came out and I played it for like one day and then never opened it again? Twitch chat. Oh my god, how many people would ask me about it? Maybe you just don't need to deal damage. Damage percent, -7. I'm getting there. That's during the wave. Have I heard about Slay the Spire 2? I might have heard a thing or two. Was I offered adrenaline and didn't take it in this run? I think that happened, right? Feels like a choice. Alright. Do I try to kill this? Wave 11? Could try. Don't deal any damage, but take damage sometimes. It's gonna take a long time to kill that. Okay, well, I give up. Let's go over here. I feel like the Thief Dagger is pretty bad here. I can't kill that, so we're gonna have to deal with a Machine Gunner for 15 seconds. Did it. I got Este's couch again. In fairness, I didn't even kill the enemy, so I can't really complain. Do we take Riposte? Don't love any of this. If games were people, which game would be the best partner? I feel like if it came to that, I would probably let Anthony and Casey know before the game comes out that it sucks. I mean, what makes you think I will play it before it comes out? Or that they would care what I thought. A lot of assumptions being made there. This wave's going okay so far. I wonder if 6 flat melee damage was just like the thing I needed. Swirl! Thanks for 52 months! I do have 69% attack speed and improved tools, so I suppose I will take Pocket Factory. I've had some really good lifesteal runs today. I don't think I have any lifesteal right now, but it would be really good if I did. Ouch. Thanks, smart cat. That's unfortunate. It's very awkward that I was offered the thing that makes my crits really good right after being offered the thing that made me crit and choosing not to take it. Duplicate a medical turret. Feels right. Where are they? Oh, well, one's here. I don't know where the other one is. Will not be killing this elite either. One is here. This is an improved tools medical turret. Well, it is two improved tools medical turrets, I should say. That was so cute. I checked the lower right corner of the map and my single tier 1 turret that I own was slowly shooting a tree to death so that it could, like, find a mate. There sure are a lot of things that run at you in this wave. Yeah, that's a lot of things that run at you. Holy shit. So maybe we need more speed? We need more speed for that, I don't know. I think I'm down to try Ghost Weapons again and not do the Thief Dagger thing. I think the Thief Dagger thing actually cost me quite a lot. DLC got hands? You're not wrong. Let's try this with, like, Ghost Axes instead of not Ghost Axes. I am not personally super concerned that Slay the Spire could be a bad game. Slay the Spire 2, rather, could be a bad game. I have played 9,000 hours of Slay the Spire, and so even if it's a good game, it is possible that, like, I might decide that I want other things in my life. Supposedly you only live for a certain amount of time. Want a corrupted shard? Sure. You've been struggling with the DLC because you can't stop yourself from curse maxing. There are a couple of characters where curse really matters as a mechanic, and then for all the other ones, it just feels like it mostly doesn't do that much. It's not that it doesn't do that much, it's that, like, your decision-making related to it is very passive. You don't really have that many decisions about it. Like, you take the really strong cursed items and don't take the ones that are bad, and that's about it. Some tech CEO said we're going to live to 150. Oh, not me and you. Maybe the tech CEO, but also probably not. Just tilt. Thanks the 11 months. Okay, this feels like much closer to what I meant to be doing. Bloody Hand and Blood Donation are this character's items. I mean, they're like fine. I wouldn't say that they are as good on Masochist as they are on Bull, but they're good. I also think Masochist is just meant to win without any broken items. It's just like you have a very large number of bonus stats at the start of the run. Simply use them to win. Omega lol. One. What if enough damage to kill something though? Could be good. I'm down for 30 range. At some point, I would be into speed as well, but maybe not quite yet. Let's get to a point where we're killing stuff, and then we can start worrying about dodging stuff. Might be dodging too much. I do have to stay above 0 health. Is the thing about that. The purple carriers give you 1 curse if you kill them. Curse makes some enemies have a purple outline. You can see some on the screen right now. Those enemies have more health and more damage. It also makes some cursed items appear in the shop. Oh, also the purple outline enemies drop more materials. Cursed items have significantly improved stats on them. So that is the allure. My experience with Goblet has been that it's obscenely strong, so I'm going to take a Goblet here. I'm going to go down to 5 Ghost Axes, so I have blues. Also gives me 1 more armor for this wave, I guess. Maybe that matters. I wonder if playing Brotato would make me good at like basketball or something. I feel like I'm very good at sending the enemies the wrong way. Do you think that translates to the court? I'm 5'10". And I once ran a mile in a row. Max HP is good, Goblet is good. Many things have changed since you started watching my streams. In Brotato? Or like the world? This will be a bit of both. Can I catch a ball? That's what you need to be able to do to play basketball? I'm actually pretty good at that. I grew up playing ball sports. But mostly not basketball, as I grew up in a different country where it was not as popular a sport. The times that I did play basketball, like in PE class in high school after I moved here and stuff, I just didn't really, like, it seemed like charging the lane was OP. Presumably that's because the people I was playing against didn't know how to defend or something, but I would just like dribble the ball up the center, and then they would like move out of the way or something, and then I would score. It's kind of like a video game that was glitching or something. Ooh, we've got 2 horde waves this time. How's my rugby? I was okay at rugby for an 8-year-old when I was 8. How is it now? Not very good. Was it Mertens? Was that his name? The like number 15 for the All Blacks. My grandfather thought I could fill that role on the team if I dedicated myself to it. I think he probably just was proud of his grandson. I don't know if that has any bearing on reality. But thanks, Granddad. Big ups to grandparents. Some range so I can actually kill stuff. Vigilante Ring's a bit of a weird one here, but I'll take it anyway. I could just buy everything. I'm on a roll. Eventually, Alienize is good. It's not good yet, though. You wonder, you wouldn't be where you are today if it weren't for your grandparents. I think we can all say that. I think that is true for all of us. Look at all my damage, holy shit. We're only at minus 49% damage at the start of waves now. Character's starting to pop off. It's wave 10 already? Jesus fuck. Wouldn't be here today if it weren't for Luca. He plays for Real Madrid, yeah. I've been watching more soccer. Soccer has actually been so good for me this election season. It is a thing so many people are so passionate about that has no relevance to anything in the world whatsoever. And that is just such a healthy thing to have in your life, in my opinion. Okay, this is a horde wave incoming. How's my sustain? It exists. It isn't nothing. I'm gonna take a cute monkey for a horde wave. Ooh. Ooh, that is a cursed tentacle. Unfortunately, I have no crit chance, but there is crit chance in the store as well. Let's go for this. I'm also taking a gentle alien. I'm trying to remember who the kickers were for the All Blacks when I was a kid now. I think there was like a very stilted, unimaginative guy. And then he retired and Mertens came in and he was more creative. Like he would put in kicks during running play and stuff. But I might be getting their names wrong. For some reason, I really think that the other guy was named Guy Fawkes, which was not his name. That is not who Guy Fawkes is. So, given that, I don't feel confident that I'm right on the Mertens front either. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. All Blacks kickers history. Grant Fox. Most points. Oh yeah, Andrew Mertens. I was right. Grant Fox. That's who I was thinking of. It was Grant Fox and it was Andrew Mertens. Anyway, this is important to me and not important to you. I will move on with the stream now. I know that most soccer teams in England are associated with their religious denomination and have rivalries as such. I did not. Is that real or did you just make it up? I'm gonna take 7% crit chance. And I'm gonna take crit chance and I'm gonna take crit chance. Let's fucking go. I'm at above 0% damage now. That's kind of exciting. More curse? Sure. What is my lowest positive stat? Armor? Axolotl right now trades armor for range. Axolotl right now wins me the game, I think. Okay. So I want to keep armor as my lowest positive stat. Which means I don't want to buy metal detector. Man United is Catholic and Man City is Protestant. I want you to know that I don't believe you at all, but if you say so. Really? Why have I never heard this mentioned by anyone ever before in my life? Wouldn't somebody have mentioned it at some point in my life? You got 270 speed with an axolotl? Nice. Axolotl is a new red item which trades your lowest and highest positive skills. So at the moment it would trade my range with my armor. Although after I take tractor, will now trade my harvesting with my armor. Either way would win. Either way would work for me. Sure. This helps me get axolotl? This is now an axolotl stream. I already have 6 axes. That seems like a lotl. I'm sure your grandparents are very proud. The real joke is always in Twitch chat. What does curse do? makes these purple outline enemies who have more health and damage and drop more materials. And it also puts cursed items in the shop, which have more stats on them. And give you more curse. The more curse you have, the more enemies and items you get. There are also like some other interactions with it. There are characters who interact with curse. There are weapons which scale with curse, stuff like that. Ooh, there's blood donation. I believe we were mentioning earlier that that's a pretty good item on this character. An example of a cursed item here. This is a regular lumberjack shirt, except it's cursed! So it also says more trees spawn, which lumberjack shirt would not usually say. Could use some speed. Who would not hate a little speed? Also, this might have so much crit chance that it's actually pretty good to get a hunting trophy. I've put myself in a position where hunting trophies quite good. Can axolotl be cursed? Yes, I have seen a cursed axolotl. It gives you plus 10 of each of the stats that you're trading, as well as trading them. I think that's all it did. But yeah, adds 20 stats to it, I guess. Self-damage from blood donation is giving 5% damage. Yeah, my damage percent goes up by 5 every second. Ow. This is the wave I died on last time, right? Although, was there an elite on it last time as well, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. These little things that charge at you are fine when there's one of them and then become problematic when there are like 12. 9% speed I'll take. Your red particle accelerator. Okay. Yeah? Get some armor. Some bait. I have enough damage percent probably. Probably not the stat I need anymore. Like a fin. Suddenly I have 19% speed. That's not terrible. This chatter is cursed, says Zoltan. Along with some arrows pointing the next chatter to write a message. You've done the thing that 8-year-olds used to do in primary school, where they said, like, next person to say anything is a loser, or something like that. Did you see my health just go from, like, not full to full in, like, half a second? What the fuck? That was pretty cool. Okay, Wave 15 Horde is so good. It's not the first time I've had Wave 15 Horde. Every other time I've had Wave 15 Horde, I've also thought, like, holy shit, this is so good. Yeah, that is... Wow. Okay, cool. We want Wave 15 Horde every time. You want that as Ogre? Hell yeah. Understandable. Oh, Axolotl isn't hitting armor anymore. Feels bad. Cursed Crown. You know, it's already Wave 15, but I think that might be okay. Gives me an extra 21 harvesting? Eh. 16, 17, 18, 19. Kinda close. It doesn't just give materials, it also gives experience. I think I do want acid, but I do want this. do this. Cursed Lumberjack shirt also spawns more trees. On this wave, the little bald things go into their sex chambers, and then they come out as a mutant. Seems very perverted. Brotato is Catholic, and Slay the Spire is Protestant. They get so angry if you break the chambers? Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to fuck them. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm never going to stop believing that this is the case. You like watching Jorbs play Brotato? Understandable. Goblet is the reason all of my health came back instantaneously. That thing has made me 300 health so far this run. Another blood donation. I think 1's the right number. 2 just deals me 2 damage per second for no, like, gain. So, that seems bad. Oh, you're dead. Get out of here. Yeah, mutate for me. Ah! Oh yeah, I'm at full health. Okay. I think my mistake last run was that I had anything that wasn't a ghost axe at any point. Although also, I didn't get blood donation, so that was also wrong. I do think the purchasing things that weren't ghost axes was more in my control. What is this healing? Yeah, that is a good question. So, where'd Goblet go? This item is not... It's not okay. I don't really understand why it procs as much as it does, but it sure does. I also have a Cursed Tentacle, right? That's made 275. Well, okay, the 2 tentacles together have made 275. I just have some pretty good sustain items. I think is the answer. I think Goblet should be red. It feels okay as a purple. I think if it were red, I would buy it. But, like, there are strong purples in the game. Like Crown, for example, could easily be red, but it's fine at purple. Great Scanardo! Thanks for the 50 months! What's this, a video game? God, I hope not. That would be embarrassing. Next Fest is going on right now, and so I'm like seeing a lot of new games being sponsored to play, several of them. I think people are getting better at making games. Like, a lot of them are really good. I'm like tentatively pro gaming right now. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Hesitant, but I'm gonna say it. There's also a lot more people making video games than there used to be. Is that true? Huh. I feel... I guess it's true that there are more than there were 100 years ago. Yeah, it's probably true. I feel like the big studios are not as central to gaming anymore. Like, it used to be that you would wait forever for the, like, one big studio to release the sequel to the game you really liked, and then you got to play, like, Skyrim for the 8th time or whatever. But now there are just, like, tons and tons and tons of indie teams making games, and a lot of them are really good. I think there was a moment in gaming where people were really into, like, high-fidelity graphics and massive multiplayer online games and stuff like that, and it was all about, like, making the game as big as you possibly could. And then at some point, fortunately, someone was like, what if we just made games, like, fun? And they didn't have to have the most gorgeous graphics of all time. They were just, like, enjoyable to play. And when somebody decided that, like, a lot of other people were like, oh, hey, if I don't have to, like, have $1 billion studio to make a video game, I could make a video game. And I think that was overall good. It's a controversial stance, I know. One down. Two down. Alright. This is the strongest run I've had so far today. Notes. Definitely stronger if you just go for ghost axes. That's not how you spell axes. Full Fisk, thanks for the 75 months. Appreciate it. I'm skipping over the part where Steam allows indies to self-publish. Although a lot of indies are even getting, like, exclusive deals from Epic Games to publish there for a year and stuff like that. So there's even a little bit of competition, I would say, in the, like, space of self-publishing. It's even better than just Steam letting people self-publish. Okay, if I can win as entrepreneur, I think I will be ready to play one-armed after that. Just like movies nowadays where the CGI looks great but the stories are terrible. Yeah, we are kind of having that going on in movies, aren't we? Yeah, I'm on board with that, actually, like 100%. I said I was going to play Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is a weird character. Minus 25% items price. Harvesting modifications are increased. I get more materials from recycling items. However, I lose all of my materials at the start of waves, and I get 50% reduction on damage mods. Typically, how Entrepreneur wins for me is just completely random shit happens. Like, I don't even fucking know what's going on most of the time. Thief daggers or loots? Interesting question. Wait a second. Luck isn't a damage modification, but loot scales off it. So... isn't that broken? Doesn't that break the character? I feel like loot just very consistently breaks everything in the game. We see the stats gained on the axes. It's a great question. Apparently no. Harvesting is good. Harvesting is good. So here's the deal. I lose all of my materials. Now let's buy this and then roll And if we want something in the shop, we can lock and we can keep rolling. Because I lose all the materials anyway. Okay. Why aren't indie movies popular in the same way that indie games are? I'm gonna decide if I think it's true that they aren't. Why did I have such a bad wave 1? Like, why did I have no materials? Does this character get fewer materials or something? Oh, it's because you lose all your materials at the start of the wave. Wait, why does that matter? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's why. More harvesting. This thing. This thing. This thing. Nope. I want this. I want this. And we will roll. Okay. Can entrepreneur start with sickle? I don't think sickle was there. However, loot has support tag, so with loot start we should see sickles pretty soon if we want to have some of those. I'm kind of down to just stay on loots though. I'm a big loot fan. HP regen's probably good. Sickle was there, bottom left. Oh, okay. Apparently the answer is yes, I could have started with sickle. Sickle's nice because it has the support tag, so it gets you harvesting early, and then also it scales off of harvesting, so, you know, there's your damage covered. I just think loot's even better because loot has the support tag and the musical tag, which also gives you luck. Which, if you do the math, is even more stuff. Two things is more. Are more? Two things more are. More, two things are than one. Something like that. This all seemed good. I don't think I want injection. We'll take a wheelbarrow. I will start upgrading my loot. Loot animation just smacking the shit out of people with a loot. Yeah, I absolutely, upon seeing that loot was a weapon, thought, oh, it will like shoot musical notes at the enemies or something. That is not what it does. But I understand why your instinct might be that from like playing other games where people use loots as weapons. Brotato has a good sense of humor sometimes. Are you sure that the loot doesn't make a guitar twang when you hit somebody with it? Shall I turn it up? I feel like I've successfully gotten a lot of random bullshit, and so I should win somehow. Not entirely sure how yet, but I just feel like it should happen. Sickle does deal more damage than loot, like significantly more damage than loot. I choose to believe in my loots. Is JORBS having a stroke? That is against TOS. Speaking of burnt toast, though, I had my first, like, fire at home since I bought this house. And oh my god, it is the best thing ever. I lived here for like 2 years or something. Somewhere in that vicinity. But I had not used the fireplaces yet. I have a small mansion with 17 fireplaces, obviously. Big time streamer like me. I think 9 max HP, so I don't get one shot. I kind of feel like I'm gonna get one shot this run. You thought I put the house on fire? Would that smell good as well? Maybe I should. One of the reasons I wanted loots was that one of the ways that damage gets dealt as this character is the luck items, the cyber balls and the baby elephants. Do I want this? Do we want to go into crit? Loots do not scale well with crit. I don't think we do. I'll take that though. I'll take this. The text, the CCs say loot instead of loot. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't understand my dialect of English. AI closed captions don't understand how to play Brotato. Point and laugh, everyone. Shame them. That was my cat, right? Not like the singer? Yeah, that was my cat. Okay. What was my cat one? I'm really enjoying the DLC. Took me a while to like really get into it again, but yeah, this is fun. Some armor. Sad tomat is good sustain, health. I think I want blindfold. This is fine, this is fine. Cyberball is good. I found Goblet. Goblet's great. We've talked about Goblet already today. I want an alloy. Not really. We're still reeling over that run we punted last night. There have been so many punts since then that I'm kind of forced to be over it so I can be upset about other things. I can only be upset about one thing at a time. So. Wait, is that true? Can you get over something by just being upset about something else? What an incredible strategy. I will ask my therapist if that works. I'm so tanky. I have so much sustain. I have so much damage. I have little turrets that are shooting things. Life is good as an entrepreneur. I have 243 harvesting for some reason. That just feels like an unreasonable amount of harvesting to have. So Sickle is starting to get embarrassingly large amounts better than loot. I'm gonna buy that Sickle. I cannot in good conscience continue not buying Sickle, unfortunately. Sorry, loot fans. How much harvesting is enough harvesting? Can you ever have enough harvesting? I think in the US we decided after the Great Depression that we wanted to never be hungry again. Macho Kingu! Thanks for 45 months! You've been playing Dice-O-Mancer. You think I would like it even though I don't like dice? It'd better have a lot of fucking Mancers then. Pfeffer, what are you doing to my cat? Hey! Please don't do that to my carpet. Don't do that. You know not to do that. I bought you the scratching thing. You're being a jerk. Did I see the D&D movie? I did. I don't like dice in video games. Dice are three-dimensional objects. Like you just like there are so many reasons to use dice in a board game and so many reasons not to use them in a video game. Like literally every reason to use dice in a board game doesn't apply in a video game. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just stop. Just... Why? I'm fighting a losing battle here. Sure. Basically, how Entrepreneur works is you just kind of buy a bit of everything because you have infinite money for some reason. I don't know why they give you infinite money exactly, but that is how the character is balanced, and so that's how it works. Also, now that Sickle and Loot exist, I guess I also have infinite damage, which is a thing. I would hate the video game roll. It is a dice builder where you make your dice roll higher numbers every time. I am a sucker for incrementals. Enough people have suggested Dicemancer to me that I may at some point spend 15 minutes playing it and then uninstall it. But I'll let you watch. Because some people like seeing me rage against dice. It's kind of my thing at this point in my life, honestly. JORBS, the guy who really doesn't like dice. It's nice to be known for something. Rage against the dying of the light, and also dice. Sweet, good job. Ooh, this one's even better. So yeah, you just kind of have infinite money. I don't really know. I don't get the character. I mean, it's going fine, but I don't understand why this is a character. Goodbye, my friend. Reynard made a very similar argument against having cards/decks in video games. Yeah, but that guy's like an idiot. Like, Reynard, the guy who famously became incredibly successful because he had to quit playing Magic the Gathering because he was banned for cheating in a sealed event. And so he had to start playing Hearthstone right as that game blew up in popularity. Yeah, I look forward to when he runs for president or whatever. I don't mean to minimize all of the hard work he has done. But I don't like people who cheat at games very much. I don't know. People who cheat at games and dice. Is that the story that's hilarious? Yeah, yep. Pretty much. He is now trying to make, like, an NFT game, right? Or something? And he's been making it for like 5 years or whatever. It's cool. He's like a human being. I mostly don't have any opinion of him. Him having opinions about something has almost no meaning to me because I do not value his opinion on things in any way. He's now super religious. Is he? Wait. You know, sure, I'll talk shit, I guess, but I would read his memoir. I have found medkit. Seems like a good item. Can I just get rid of the loots now? They don't, like, do anything anymore. Actually, that's not true. They, like, debuff enemies. I should have kept, like, probably 2. My bad. If any of the enemies add statuses to our deck, what is medkit for? Just like obscenely broken amounts of HP regen. It turns out you can either have a relic which lets you remove 1 wound per like run, or you can become invincible. Brotato balance versus Slay the Spire balance. Which would you prefer? It is nice to play a run that we win every now and then. Don't need loot debuff if the game keeps giving me tractors for sickles. Wait a second, you're telling me the harvesting is good for damage? That's awkward. Usually I just buy it to upset people who think it's too late in the run to be buying harvesting. The Spire has a disturbing lack of miniguns. You're not wrong. What is up with that? Crit chance? Crit chance? I got a hunting trophy, so I need crit chance now all of a sudden. Good shot. Good shop. Do I want that? No. What is Agabomosho? Agabomosho. Can we put Advent Skynet back online? It must be time for me to get a new computer, Sam. Maybe when I get a new computer, I'll run Advent Skynet on this one. Donation goal? Ooh. What's a new computer cost these days? $10? So there's a cap on lifesteal, but not HP regen. I have 760 harvesting. Kind of a lot. Just kind of clicking on everything here. I have to go quiet while I do because I'm reading 700 items per wave. Regen suffers from diminishing returns. Insofar as it stops working once you're at full health, I guess. Actually, it doesn't diminish return, does it? Like a little bit. The first point of regen is better than every other point of regen, but I think all the other points of regen are the same value. I might be wrong. Lifesteal is effectively capped at 100. So there is that. Well, I've become more powerful than God. Crit chance is at 38. Not high enough. We need more. It's a cursed black flag. LOL. I know there was a purple sickle in a shop earlier, by the way. I had already decided to buy the other one by the time I saw it. I don't think I want blood donation. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. It's a touch late. We go Weird Ghost. We go Gambling Tokens so we can roll into a Cursed Incendiary turret. I don't really want it. Do you really want to buy all that harvesting after wave 15, which I must remind you, will not pay for itself or even improve your chance of winning in any way? You better watch your step during these late game shops. How much should I charge to read Awakened One copy pastas on Cameo? That would be an enjoyable gift at like a very, very, very specific party. But maybe there's one person out there who wants it. 20 bucks per? Holy shit. I'm gonna go set that up. Fuck streaming. That's where the money is, apparently. Two cursed vigilante rings. Oh wait, I kind of just want the double curse, to be honest. Let's see how high curse can go. My structures can crit? Is that allowed? Do they proc, thingamajig? Alright, here's the deal. It'll be very hard to tell because there's so much stuff on the screen. But I want you to tell me if you see one of my structures proc hunting trophy here. Whoa. Cool. It's a gift to all, including myself, so I should do it for free. Okay, I see your logic. Do it, turret. Do the thing. Do. Yes. Hunting trophy. Hunting trophy. I got a black flag from it. I haven't seen a hunting trophy yet, though. This song's been stuck in my head for the last, like, I don't know, 3 weeks. First it was the one about making the monkey dance. And then it was this one. You saw it? Nice. This is the absolute dream. This is all that I've ever actually— oh my god. Is that good? Wait, is it good? I don't know. It's +7 curse. All I've ever wanted is for my structures to be able to proc hunting trophy as well. I don't really want a cursed loot, do I? I don't think so. Honestly, I think that's still gonna pay for itself. A tractor. An elite will spawn. Just got an axolotl that swapped your 580 HP with your 11 armor. How much DR is 580 armor? Like, is that better? How do you lose if you have 580 HP? Feels like not really a problem to begin with. 98% DR. That is a pretty big number. So you effectively have 11 times 50 health. Yeah, that seems like it's a lot. Although, didn't you already have more than that before you swapped? I feel like you had more than that before you swapped. Oh fuck, I should have bought the sickle. My bad. Robot arm cursed. Deal. Cursed bone dice. Cursed spicy sauce. Cursed potato? Regular potato. Ah, I don't get out of bed in the morning for regular potatoes. Ooh. Is that good? That could be good. Oh boy. Some of the new stuff interacts poorly with some of the old stuff in terms of game balance, I think. I think that if you have 580 armor and 11 HP, it is probably impossible to increase your survivability. I think you are survivable. Like, there is a point where it's just a binary. $3,500 materials to spend. I'll see what I can do. So I don't want harvesting anymore? I'm gonna say I don't want harvesting anymore. It hurts me. It's not even that much curse. Should have bought a corrupted shard first, probably. Two trees. That's a deal. Oh, you gotta take these. It's the scaling value over time. Alright. Uh-huh. Cool. Entrepreneur is done. That was not the hardest run. Is that how you spell entrepreneur? It's impossible to say. I don't think anybody actually knows. I got it close. Started loots and swapped to scythes. Are they scythes or sickles? Sickles? More like scythes in my opinion. Was not even remotely close. Ended with 2541 harvesting. Have I tried flute already? Isn't it kind of broken? Do you mean loot? Do you mean loot? There is a flute. I don't think I've unlocked it. Hey, Selena. Shall we play Lich now? Lich, I think, is a fairly high difficulty character, so getting it done before... Like, this is kind of as good as the item pool gets, in my opinion. With the exception of adding Octopus is good on characters who don't want crit. I could do one-armed now. No, what I want to do is I'd want to do Hunter. Hunter is a character who does want crit. And probably also Saver. Saver also, I think, wants crit a decent amount of the time. Those feel like the two challenging characters who are left who might want crit a lot. So do those two, and then do Mutant, and then do Lich. Can you access this document? I have a big Brotato spreadsheet that you can access. I haven't made this one public yet. I guess I could change that. Nah, I'm not going to right now. Maybe later. You want me to play Ogre? Ogre unlocks Mace. Ogre is fun. I don't think... Like, the reason in general that I haven't played many of... Oh, romantic unlocks flute, okay. That I haven't played many of the DLC characters is that I don't think the stuff they unlock is good. Although romantic supposedly is good. Where's romantic? Do I have it unlocked yet? Is it that? Is that romantic? So I need to run pacifist to play romantic. But I don't want to play pacifist. The soul-locked character. There are 3. Let's try to get Saver and Hunter done. They are both quite difficult. They're both quite difficult. Saver, I think, is the harder of the 2. I actually think the fastest way to beat Saver might be to... Wait, Saver can play sickles now. Oh. Can I just win then? Wait, I could also start Thief Dagger? Wait. Sorry, I'm just trying to like... Does this win? I don't know. Let's find out. It feels like it should win. The problem with Saver is that your items cost 1 billion materials. But if all I have to do is buy harvesting and 6 sickles, maybe that doesn't matter that much. I do also have a piggy bank. What does sickle scale with? Harvesting. Yeah, that's like the point. I will have to find some defensive stats somehow. That's like defensive stats, kind of. Can't you just lose round 1? You finish run with 0 curse? Uh-huh. I guess so. I could also win a run instead, though. Can Farmer do sickles? I think so. I don't see why not. Yeah, a few of the like harder characters have something in this DLC that helps them a lot. I'm not sure that's a bad thing. Kind of feels reasonable. Nail is obscene with Cyborg. Sickle seems like it'll be very good with Saver. Do I want 20% experience gain with 67 harvesting already? Not with a piggy bank. Recommendation between PC versus console. This is on consoles? Holy shit, we live in the future. I am mostly a PC gamer myself. And like like all of the perks that come from being able to easily mod my games and stuff. Also, my PC is just like better than consoles are. Because I get to spend lots of money on it. I will duplicate some sort of item. I wonder what sort of item? Weird ghost. Not what I was thinking. Double baby squid. Okay. What's the difference here? It scales better with harvesting. I should probably be buying it then. What? We wear the baby squid on our face as a mustache. That's what's happening, right? That's what I'm looking at. It's certainly what it looks like I'm looking at. Oh, be careful with Brotato. I'm not sure I can in good conscience recommend Brotato to anyone. A dangerous bunny. See some more shops. Not doing a great job of like snowballing my piggy bank. It's okay though. Items cost a lot, but all I really feel like I super need now is like armor. I've got my HP regen worked out, I've got my damage worked out. Just need some more health pool. Probably the easiest way to get that is armor. And I'll get some more max HP from leveling up too. Ow. That was rude. How about in bad conscience? I would never. Let's take the materials, take attack speed, take range, actually, movement speed. Med turrets? The turrets are pretty good. Because I have a piggy bank and stuff in my bank gives me damage percent. Pretty heavily incentivized to not spend money here. Unless there's something like very high quality to spend it on. I think a med turret is one of those things. Swinging weapons are so bad. It's just painful how often they miss these charging enemies. The enemies just like charge past you and you swing and they're already gone. Med turret is like a block card. Yeah, something like that. 4 ranged damage. Just take more harvesting. Hunting trophy. I don't have any crit. I think not this time. I'm gonna buy a peaceful bee. No, I'm not. I'm gonna roll 1 time. I'm gonna roll 2 times. They're such cheap rolls. Oh, nice. Actually, do want this range, I think. Fairy feels like it. Yeah. I'll buy a little frog, I'll buy a sickle too. I'll just buy the fairy now, right? Yeah, I think so. Does mean I want to buy some tier 1 items, because they will provide me HP regen. It's okay though, I'll buy some tier 1 items. I have 2 free rerolls, so I will see a good number of okay ones. I need to update the SSL cert on my site. That's probably been true for like a year or something. So, you're not entirely wrong, but also need is a bit strong of a word to choose. I don't hate the idea of Cyberball. Apparently I don't like the idea enough to buy it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Peace will be. I think I just run with this. Looking for good defensive items, and our damage is covered by our damage percent scaling and harvesting. Got to round 14 on Brick Only Buccaneer. What happened on round 14? Ow. Ow. What would you describe the genre of music that Pandora is serving up today as? The seed for this radio station is Mike Snow, Genghis Khan. These are not my items. I mean, it's kind of fine. Like, I'm not really rolling for anything. Usually on Saver, at this point, I will roll a little bit to try to hit padding. Because at this point, like, sure, I'm dealing truckloads of damage. No problems. My materials are increasing with piggy bank and giving me huge amounts of damage percent. But I'm, like, pretty squishy, so usually at this point in the run I'm rolling like 3 times per wave looking for a padding, because padding gives you max HP for all of your materials. However, I don't have padding unlocked, because you have to beat Saver to unlock padding. So, there just doesn't seem like there's much that I'm rolling for. I'm gonna like buy so max HP items and armor items and stuff. Take defensive stats on level ups. And hopefully I will end up with enough stuff. Is this good? Has HP regen on it? I guess it's fine. Probably want a tractor. My sickle scale with that damage. The Horde Wave, I would just kind of appreciate a little bit more health somehow. This kind of works. Is there an item in this DLC that makes Jack easier? I haven't played Jack at all yet, so I will not comment at this time. Horde wave. Wait, horde wave? Hello? I forgot to put the enemies on the horde wave. Oh god, my health. Where did it all go? I got too cocky. Alright. Did nicely. Lifesteal, damage percent, max HP. Just take max HP, maybe? I don't hate more range, to be honest. Oh, these is good. Recycling machine, probably okay. Oh, these is fine. Defensive item? This has max HP on it. You really like the little Brotato? Thank you. That's some fan art from the viewers. If you feel like sharing some fan art on the Discord, maybe your art could also feature on jorbs.tv. What about my level 18? I should have, I think, 20 HP regen from my double... I forget what they're called. My double whatever they are called. Ow. God, I hit like a truck. Alright. Attack speed? Attack speed seems great. Fertilizer seems great. Why did... What? I press up from here and it goes to crit chance. That's wrong. That's not what's meant to happen, right? Like, what? Why is that happening? Huh? Okay, now it goes here. That was weird. I'm moving on with life. Structure attack speed for my med turret, plus some speed for moving. Seems okay. It does feel like we're at a point where Alienize is good. I could take Adrenaline and go toward Dodge. Any tips for Captain? I genuinely think that to win as Captain, you just need to play well. It's very upsetting, I know. But that is, my opinion of how that character works. I don't think there is a... I mean, there are obviously ways to maximize the character's gimmick a little bit, right? But I think overall, it's just a pretty hard character. Which you have to play pretty normal. We'll see though. I haven't played it since it got buffed, so maybe I'll find something that's a little bit more accessible next time I try it. I got a 6% dodge, I think I might have. Pretty good. Alright, still alive. Lifesteal. This is a horde wave? Okay. Improved tools for my med turret. Me and my med turret, we are just best friends. That is good here. What is this? Queen Jenna, thanks for the 2 years. And Ruchishan, thanks so much for the brand new prime. Really appreciate you spending your prime on me here. I am honored. Welcome. Thank you for the support. And thank you for the 2 years, Queen Jenna. Hard wave. Find my med turret for a while. I have now found it. Oh my god. Oh, it's wave 15 again. Yeah, wave 15 Horde wave is, I think, maybe my favorite wave in all of Brotato. I'm salivating right now. Okay. Like it's, I am experiencing involuntary salivation. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Am I enjoying harvesting the crops? Yep. Enemies came in for harvest there. Man, I guess so. It's kind of expensive. I'm finding too much good stuff I want to buy. It's terrible. The polar opposite of wave 14 boss. It really, really is. Yeah. So I have an item. It unlocks from beating Renegade. It gives me +1 HP regen for each unique tier 1 item I have, and -2 HP regen for each unique tier 4 item I have. I think those are the numbers, unless it changed. So it's telling me that buying that item will change how the numbers are working for it. I just dodged so many times. Also, I should not have let this spawn. I just dodged so many times. Oh my god, those are not fun enemies. Okay, one dead. Yeah, like wave 15 Horde versus that wave plus an elite. Like, there's a large difference. We will take the wave 15 Horde whenever we can. Wisdom feels not very relevant. Alright, this wave does have an elite. It's a shark. Kind of a nutso wave. Okay, the shark's dead. Woo! This game's kind of fun sometimes. Is that good? That feels like it's good. Right? That feels like it's pretty good. Alright, cool. We'll take that. Another rip and tear? Sure. Kinda like approximately one-shot everything now with this many materials giving me extra damage. Also, I have a lot of HP regen, I guess. I haven't actually looked at my defensive stats recently, but they seem pretty good. I keep on, like, not being at full health, and then I look again and then at full health. Ooh, it's cursed. Don't walk into multiples of those, and we'll be okay. 15 luck. I'll take it for some reason. Not sure why. Community support. I already have 175 attack speed. I don't even know if that's good. I will buy it anyway on principle. More armor. Yikabaka. Thanks for the 2 years. Appreciate you a lot. The rich get richer. Shoop de doop de doop de doop de doo. Yeah, I can just kind of walk through the enemies now. Good stuff. Sickles seem to be doing 290 damage. Is that good? There's no reason I have to buy anything. Oh. I should probably bought cape as well. I honestly didn't really think about it. I have improved tools and 175 attack speed. Alright, let's see if this beats the bosses. One down. Two down. Okay, I think Saver is a lot easier on the DLC than in the base game. Sickles are very strong there. Found a leaf for defense, mostly. What'd this leaf end up doing? 25 stats gained, so procced 5 times. Honestly, the baby squids gave me 34 HP regen. I should probably note those. Thanks, Positive Aona. I think, let's see, there are like 24 hours left before this is gone or something. How many more do I need to win as? Like half of them? Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'm gonna get through all of them. That's more than half, honestly. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 dead. I only have 19 and a half hours. Very cool. I'm gonna go to sleep. But I will probably play like all night or something. We'll see how many I can do. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope that you have a good continuation of your Thursday. Should it be Thursday where you are? And if it's another day, like